Grab your Cricut to make these cute Easter Bunny Cupcake Toppers. Hello, I am Katie from thecraftyblogStalker.com, and if you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Here are the supplies for our project, and I do have a supply list with links in the description of this video or in the blog post. And I have also designed a special SVG just for this project that I have made available for you to download for free. We're going to start in Cricut Design Space, and I am on a tablet. So if you're on a computer, it may look a little bit different. All the functions are the same. The icons just may be in different places. I'm going to start a new project. I have already uploaded my design. So I'm going to click on upload and then open uploaded images. And there is our cute little bunny. So I'm going to add to canvas. Our cute little bunny face is sized perfectly for standard size cupcakes. I have some mini cupcakes, so I want it to be a little bit smaller. So I'm going to highlight the whole design. And if I click on my layers panel, I can see that they're all highlighted. I'm going to click on edit. And then I want my width to be 1.4. So that resizes the entire design. And now I am ready to make it. And it takes me to my matte preview. So I have my 3 mattes, my black, white, and pink. Now I want to make more than one. So I'm going to click up here in the corner and I'm going to change my project copies to 12. And then it automatically gives me all of the pieces. So I'm going to hit close. And there are all my little cut pieces that I'm going to need. So I'm going to click on next. I'm going to select medium cardstock. And for pressure, whenever cutting paper, I always say more just to make sure I get a nice clean cut. And then remember the material settings so I don't have to come back to the screen between every mat. I'm going to take off the screen protector, and my first mat is black, and I can see that by looking back at Cricut Design Space. My light is blinking, so I can load my mat. When this light blinks, I can press it to begin the cut. We're done cutting our first mat, so I can unload it. When removing the material from the mat, always turn the mat over, especially with paper, and remove the mat from the paper. If you do it the other way around, then it will curl the paper, and we don't want it curled, we want it to stay nice and flat. To get our little pieces off, I'm just going to use this little scraper tool and carefully push those off the mat. Our next mat is white, so I'm going to apply our white cardstock and repeat the process until all of our pieces are cut. I have all of my pieces cut out. Here are my eyes and my noses and all the rest of the little bunny pieces. Now with these eyes, since these are smaller than what the design is set at, these holes are pretty small. They do still cut out, but I had to use this awl to kind of poke them all the way through. I want to add a little bit of pink to the inside of the ears, and I'm gonna do that with my chalk. And I brought in a piece of paper just so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing, since that white on white doesn't show up very good on my camera. So I'm gonna pull out all of my ears. I'm gonna take a cotton swab and just pick up some of that pink chalk from my chalk set. And I'm just going to basically color in a little bit of pink inside those ears. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just to give those ears a little bit more color. There are all of our chalked ear pieces, and you may notice there's a little bit of chalk residue there on some of those ear pieces. All you have to do is blow them off and they are just fine. So I'm done with my chalk. I'm going to bring in my toothpicks and my glue, and I am using this Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. Since we're working with little tiny pieces like the eyes and the nose, it really does help to have a glue that has a nice precision tip. And then I have this old candle holder that I always use to put my glue bottles inside of, to keep that glue down at the bottom of my container. And we can start assembling our little bunnies. We're gonna start with the ears, blow off that dust, and then just layer them together. Put some glue along the bottom. Place the circle on top. Next, we'll need some cute little cheeks. I'm just going to put a line of glue along that circle and then place those cute little cheeks right on top of that line. Nose. Have our pink nose. And then these eyes are so small, I really like to use a pair of tweezers to help me hold them and glue them. See how nice that precision glue is? And then we're going to place the eyeballs on. Then we're going to add some whisker dots with the ultra fine point Sharpie marker. Kind of do them in a triangle. And there is our cute bunny face. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of those just like this one before we add the sticks on. All of my cute little bunny faces are assembled. So now I'm going to turn them over and we're going to add the stick. I'm going to grab my precision glue and just put a little line right down the middle and then stick our toothpick to that line of glue. And I'm going to let that dry. So I'm going to put a couple little lines of glue and we're going to let that sit for just a minute so it'll dry. Now I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to put some glue on top of the stick and then around the back of that bunny face. Take another circle and we're going to put that just right over the top. And then that kind of covers up that ugly stick. Now you don't have to do this step if you don't want. You could just leave it just like that, but I think they look just a little bit nicer with the back of them covered up. And there are the finished Easter Bunny Cupcake Toppers. Aren't those so cute? I've got my little mini cupcakes. And now I can carefully take them out. Look at how cute those are. I love the colors of them. And then you just put our toothpick right into those. Look at how cute. Perfect for Easter or spring or even like a baby shower. These are so cute and they were so fun to make, especially with that free SVG. Now, just in case you're curious, this is the size that the file was created in. So that is the difference in size. And my store did not have any regular sized cupcakes. They only had mini cupcakes. So this is a hostess cupcake. Works just the same. I'm gonna put our cute little bunny in there. And look at how cute. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you want more fun craft tutorials and free SVGs, make sure to check out my website, thecraftyblogstalker.com. Thanks everyone. Bye and happy crafting.